Section B, Question 6. Read the following extract from the poem The Patriot and answer the questions that follow by choosing the most appropriate answer from the choices given below. 5 marks. First stanza. It was roses, roses all the way till a year ago on this very day. The first question, the speaker is describing the scene of his welcome the previous year, an outbreak of rioting in his town, a time when people lost their minds and attacked rose and myrtle bushes, the collapse of houses under the weight of the crowds. The right answer, option A, the scene of his welcome the previous year. Now it's time for question number 2. The speaker is now on his way to be greeted by the cheering crowds, on his way to the gallows, on his way to a political rally, on his way to prison. The right answer, option A, once again, on his way to be greeted by the cheering crowds. The closest in meaning to heave and sway in the above extract is to move in a restless manner, to rise up higher and higher, to sink down under a heavy weight or swing wildly. It's option C this time, to sink down under a heavy weight. All the images used by the poet in this stanza are sound images, visual images, tactile images or colorful images. They are all visual images. Roses, myrtles, house roofs, church spires, the dazzling flags, everything visual imagery. The mood described in this opening stanza of Browning's poem The Patriot is noisy, celebratory, gloomy, filled with regret. Option B, celebratory. The Patriot MCQ Questions. Robert Browning is a romantic poet, modern poet, Elizabethan poet or Victorian poet. Robert Browning is a Victorian poet. The Patriot is a dramatic monologue, didactic poem, ballad or elegy. The Patriot is a dramatic monologue. Option A. Now, the next question. 1 year ago, the Patriot was hailed by the public as a traitor, hero, king, common man. The right answer is option B, hero. Next, 1 year ago, the public welcomed the speaker with love, happiness, enthusiasm, indifference and envy, hatred, peace, calmness. Envy means jealousy. The right answer is love, happiness, enthusiasm, option A. 5. The subtitle of the poem The Patriot is an old story, an old tale of a patriot, a real story, a real hero. The right answer, it's option A, an old story. And now it's time for the other questions. 1 year ago, people were ready to gift the patriot the sun, give the patriot their wealth, give the patriot anything except the sun, give the patriot even their dearest things. What will be the right answer? The right answer is option D. They were ready to give the patriot even their dearest things. In the line, "And you see my harvest, what I reap," the patriot expresses his happiness, satisfaction, pride or regret. The right answer, he expresses his regret, option D. Next, the reception the patriot is getting today is dash to what he received this very day 1 year ago. 1 year ago and today, 2 time spans. Slightly different, in sharp contrast, similar or detrimental. The right answer is in sharp contrast, option B. Next, Browning's philosophy of world and heaven reflected in the poem is God is in his heaven and all is right with the world. God is always benevolent. Heaven is always better than this earthly life. This world is the heaven created by God. His philosophy, God is in heaven and all is right with the world, option A. Now, let's come to question number 10. With myrtle mixed in my path like mad is an example of metaphor, simile, personification, alliteration. The right answer, alliteration. M, myrtle, M mixed, M-I and M for mad. Alliteration. The poem The Patriot narrates how people misjudge everything, real experience of the poet, how a patriot becomes a traitor, rise and fall of a hero. Option D is the right answer, rise and fall of a hero. Next, what were the people doing on their rooftops? Dancing, throwing stones at the patriots, gathered to have a glimpse of the patriot, or baking cakes? The right answer, gathered to have a glimpse of the patriot. The Patriot is a scathing critique of people's fickle-minded attitude, futility of public glory, religious intolerance, public and violence. The right answer, scathing critique of people's fickle-minded attitude. The poem ends on dash note, pathos, pessimism, optimism, forgiveness. The right answer, option C, it ends on optimism, an optimistic note. For the best of the site is all allowed at the shambles gate, scaffolds foot, house roofs, windows. For the best of the site is all allow at the shambles gate. The right answer here is shambles gate. The next one now. Option A, and then the next one, I am safer, so means God will grace him and he will be rescued from the gallows. God will repay him in the heaven after his death. After his death. So he is safer now to surely go to heaven and win God's grace there. God punishes only the sinners, so he will be set free. God will make the people trust the patriot again. It's option B, God will repay him in the heaven after his death. The word alack refers to pathos, happiness, appreciation, loss. The right answer is option A, pathos. The old walls rocked with the crowd and cries. What has been personified? Crowd, old walls, cries, patriot. Personification, old walls, personified. Option B. The church spires flame, such flags they have. Explain the metaphor. The church spires were decorated with fiery and dazzling flags. The church spires were decorated. Now there is a spelling mistake here. I am rectifying it. With flames of fire. The church spires were set ablaze. The flags were reddish yellow in color. The right answer, metaphor. The church spires were decorated with fiery and dazzling flags. Comparison between two different things and it's implied. Option A. The word mad suggests collective delirium of public, madness of the patriot, violence on the streets, cacophony. What is the right answer? It's option A, collective delirium of public. The patriots leaping at the sun alludes to goddess Diana and then Daedalus, Icarus, Alcides. The right answer is Icarus. Option C, and he is Daedalus' son. The sun symbolizes power, glory, respect, transitory nature of youth, life in general, happiness, love, celebration. The right answer, it's option A, once again, symbol of power, glory, respect. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly watch our video which has a detailed explanation, a stanza-wise explanation of the poem The Patriot for a better understanding of the poem. Bye.